Why, hello everyone. Welcome to PlayFrame, and welcome to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. This is a game, I think, that came out on April 1st, kind of as a joke, but not really, in that sort of winking way. Sega made it. It's official. And, I think it's a visual novel of sorts. I don't think it's very long. And Sonic dies in it, maybe. And that's really all the reason any of us need to try it out, right? So let's have a look at the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm genuinely curious as to what on earth this game contains. New game. Phew. Made it on the train 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far, so good for my first day on the job. Oh, I totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. I'll just sign my name here. Oh, it's us. Cool. Okay. Dan then. That's my name. Dan. Did I spell that right? Yes. Hope passengers can read my scribble. Hey. Dining car. It's a fun little animated title. Uh-oh. Am I nervous? Is this first day on the job jitters? Working the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Dan, shake it off. Slap. Dan, did I just see you hitting yourself? Mr. Conductor, sir, how are you doing this morning? Oh, quite all right myself, though feeling a little bittersweet. Let's not be too forward with our boss, I guess. Maybe adding myself into the story was a mistake. Is everything all right? Well, truth be told, not really. Alas, today's my last day as conductor. I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years. Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another. Oh, congratulations on retirement, sir. Thank you. My wife's very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Spagonia locked. Our shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels. I can see why his wife's excited. Enough of my quibbles. Today, your first day working the dining car. Here's the menu for today. Menu added to your inventory. Oh, goodness. Responsibility. The menu. The Mirage Express dining menu. It features chili dog, instant ramen, and chicken cordon bleu. Everything anyone could want on a train. Wait, can I actually look at that further? Oh. Checks out. And this is... Oh, options. That it makes sense. Anyway. I can open the inventory anytime to view items I've received. I should look over the menu carefully. I remember. Chili dog, instant ramen, chicken cordon bleu. Okay, fine. I'll look at it again. I was right. Why do you look so nervous? All we have on the train's a microwave. Although, I'm sure a little quiz is in order. Which of these do we serve in the dining car? Crab rangoon, spicy grilled picky, chicken cordon bleu. What happens if I say it wrong? Bzzz, wrongo. Maybe I should open my inventory and read the menu again. Which of these do we serve in the dining car? This one. Ding, ding, ding. Glad you can read the menu okay. A little about the vessel. This is a state-of-the-art, high-speed, smart train with all the latest gadgets. Like a microwave. This train can really handle anything you throw at it. We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave. After 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful. This train's exclusively used for events. It's not a passenger train. I remember that from the interview. What's the event today? A murder mystery party. Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as conductor. Guests will be funneled here to the dining car as a home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that, you'll be on your own. So I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? I can't afford to lose this job, sir. You sure can't. The severance pay is lousy. Doors to the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard! Good-looking train. It's pretty darn cute. Honestly, this is pretty well done. From what I'm seeing so far. Wow, this train's incredible. What fascinating tech. You're right. Vector, what do you sound like? I don't know what Vector sounds like anymore, but I'll wing it based on an assumption. You're right, Tails. I could get used to staying on a train like this.
What did you all expect? You know I always go all out for my birthday party.
This train's as elegant as you are, Amy. Can't promise I won't take anything, though. Calm down there. What Knuckles' voice? I've heard so many voices on all these characters over the years now. I've lost track of who to imitate. Definitely not Sonic Adventure 2 Knuckles. Definitely not that one. Calm down there, Rouge. Did I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop? It was a pen, Knucklehead. Who's gonna miss a teeny tiny pen? What cast of characters am I stuck with? Get a hold of yourself, Dan. You're sweating through your uniform.
Hey, pal, can I get one of those chili dogs?
What a costume. I appreciate that they all showed up in costume. On theme. Of course, sir. Arg. Are you a pirate? No, I'm more nervous than I thought.
Sonic, wait until I announce everyone's roles to get food.
It's a good birthday hat.
Sorry about that, birthday girl.
I didn't really come prepared to imitate Sonic voices. For some reason, I assumed this would have voice acting in it, even though it's a thing that they put out as a small, free game. You can go download this yourself, by the way. It's on Steam right now. If you don't want to be spoiled. Although, I assume anyone who's interested in this has probably already seen it. It's been out for a few weeks. I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. Can I, click on this, or nope? You'll join me, Dan, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk to, and we'll collect their ticket. Okay, got it. Hey, look at this cast. And all their costumes. And in character and everything, too. Honestly, this works quite well, having them all in 2D and just having fun little character portraits of them. Having been spending a lot of time analyzing all these characters in their 3D animated incarnations, which is a much higher effort thing that is hard to, it's hard to maintain the level of appeal you're seeing in these little 2D images on a fully animated 3D character. It's a pretty good way to experience and hang out with these characters, actually. They should do Sonic visual novels more often. All right, who do we talk to first? Or why don't we just start making our way from right to left and beyond? Well, hello, you two. What can I do for you? Good morning, ma'am. Can we get your ticket? My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. Come back if you need anything else. You hear? Wow, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well. Ma'am, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. Gonna have to kindly ask for that back. Oh, this was yours? Oh, must have slipped out. Here you go. I may not actually be the best at judging character. And they're having fun, the characters are all able to sort of express their personalities in just a fun hangout sense. This is a good idea. Hello. May I have your ticket, please? Thank you very much. On top of it, I see. A princess such as myself must always be punctual. Are you in character already, or is that just you? You're not in a lot of games, Blaze. Princess? Did she just say princess? If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere? A separate dimension, actually. Separate what? Just here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back to my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited. Oh, you don't say. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess. Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess? What are you doing? Please get up. Why can I not win with this group? That's, true to my experience. Very excited to hear how this fellow's doing. He's a good enough sport that he did dress up. He got into costume. He probably didn't pick it for himself. This is probably something that Amy or something had made him put on 5 minutes ago before he could get on the train, and he's still sour about it, but he is here. So points to him. Still not excited about this whole thing, though. Here. Thank you. Everything is in order. He seems concerned about something. Is there anything we can help you with? Do you sell gift bags here? No, sadly, but I have a plastic grocery bag in the back I could get for you. That stare. Ugh, so cold. Dan, you're shivering. Do you need me to fetch your jacket? No, I'm good. I'm so nervous. Around this cast. How's it going, birthday girl? Could I please get the birthday girl's ticket?
Why, certainly.
Thank you, miss, and thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities.
Well, the birthday discount certainly helped.
Who doesn't love a good bargain?
And a murder mystery train just sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley.
Who doesn't love a good thrill?
You see, I'm a girl who loves a good true crime podcast.
You know, that tracks. Maybe we should leave her to have fun. Before we move along for you, miss. Before we move along for you, miss.
Oh, how fun. Thank you. Where do I use this?
That unlocks any door in the train. Happy birthday. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. It's practically tradition.
Very useful. We'll use this wisely. Thank you.
Who made this? Like, I'm sure, I know Sega published it, and maybe they made this in-house as well. This feels like it's got a very different, like, indie vibe. Like, there was just some other small team of creators who were like, hey, we can make this thing, or we already made this thing. Do you want it? That kind of has that energy to it. And I've not really looked up the development of this, so I'm very curious. I guess I'll have to look that up later. Hello, my friend. Can I get your ticket? Yeah, sure, of course. As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket. He seems to be avoiding eye contact. Is something amiss, sir? I seem to have misplaced my ticket. Could you speak up a bit? I couldn't quite hear. I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is. He's not hiding his embarrassment very well. Don't you worry, we'll take a look around for you, see if it turns up. That would be amazing. Thanks a million. Seems as though we should keep our eyes peeled for his ticket. Hors d'oeuvre arm, did you steal the ticket? Like, I think I know who stole the ticket, and I don't even know why she had one. Probably just impulse, but... Did you see anything, robot? Yummy. Don't mind if I do. Dan, those are for our guests, you know. Train, be sure Dan only gets one of those if they ask. Does the arm talk, or, did the arm just kind of nod? Actually, Train, the conductor wants me to have the whole plate. Train suspects something. Good try, young buck. The train and I have worked together a long time. You'll have to work harder than that to get what you want. Drat. The snacks look really tasty, too. Well, I tried. You seem enthusiastic. Could we please see your ticket? Of course. Excellent, thank you. And I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Absolutely, I appreciate it. Look at you all dashing. There's a calmness about him. Something about his presence puts me at ease. You consider me calming? He's looking right at me. I study ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through the subconscious. Wow, ninjutsu? That sounds like a lot of difficult training. Can you cling onto walls? Cling onto walls? What kind of question is that? I most certainly can. And the conductor looks a bit too smug at that answer. Glad to have you on the train. How are you doing, sailor? Ticket, please. Thank you kindly. Happy to have someone as renowned as yourself aboard. Don't worry about it. I just like helping. When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst, but my kids swore you would swoop in eventually, and you did. I can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude. Don't sweat a thing. I'm glad you and your family are safe. Wait a second, is he Sonic the Hedgehog? Who does he look like? Me? Who might you confuse this dapper sailor for? I promise you can an excellent stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now. Yeah, have fun now. Will do. Thanks. and look at this eager young gentleman. Can I get your ticket, young'un?
Right here, sir.
Thank you. May I offer you any of the snacks we have on board?
No, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. It's a sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart.
What? No way. I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me, too. It's my first day, and I was a little nervous.
Don't be nervous. You're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin buddies.
Absolutely. If you need anything, just let us know. Thank goodness someone on this train's normal. Yes, but normal must end. How's it going, Knuckles? Howdy, could I please get your ticket? I think that's a ticket, but I really don't want to argue with this guy. Going with a Western theme, I see. Quite a choice. Everything looks good, thank you. Seems the conductor doesn't want to argue either. Huh. Well, you are all certainly on the train, and that certainly is a ticket. What's sticking out of this napkin holder? Say, well, wasn't someone looking for this ticket earlier? Let's be sure to return this to its rightful owner. And let's make sure no one uses their ticket as a napkin. Lost ticket added to your inventory. Ah, perfect. Guess what? Find anything yet? Well, we just might have what you need. Dana, why don't you show our friend here what we picked up? I've got you a lost ticket. So sad to see a ticket alone and confused like this. We'll return it. I have faith. This one. Oh, there it is. That's my ticket. Thanks so much to you both. Was really worried you'd kick me out and I'd miss the murder mystery. Old Dan here would have their hands full kicking you out. You're right. I wouldn't leave without a fight. Wait, who made me both microwave expert and security guard? You're both all right in my book. Thanks again for the assist. Of course, just let us know if you need anything.
Okay, everyone, time for me to read out everyone's roles for the murder mystery.
And that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartment for departure. Ah, the conductor's car. You remember our promise, yeah? You'll do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express? Absolutely, you can count on me. To be honest, this group seems pretty capable on their own. And train? Assist Dan if they need any help, won't you? All I need to hear. You have my trust. Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor and his train. Excellent. I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please have a phenomenal time. And don't worry about mucking up the place either. This train's state-of-the-art and has systems for dealing with all that. For everything else, please talk to Dan here if you need anything.
Sounds good.
Absolutely. Will do.
Goodbye now.
I like that guy.
Thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you all read your lore cards as well?
You made lore cards. Goodness. Lore cards? That must be the details of their motivations. I suppose it makes sense lore cards aren't read out loud, otherwise people would know the murderer's intentions.
Now, on to the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered, and the rest suspects. Everyone has assigned roles for the characters they'll be playing. Participation is required, for it is my birthday. Of course.
Birthday girl makes the rules.
Sonic, you are ship captain, and you'll be stationed in the conductor car.
Naturally, that's where the captain would go.
Tails, you're the detective.
Perfect.
You'll be here in the dining car. Indubitably. Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon.
The train has a saloon? Got it.
Rouge, you're a business tycoon, and Blaze, you're a titan of industry, both in the casino.
What's the difference?
There is none.
Sounds fun.
Vector, you're the butcher, and Espio, the poet, both found in the library.
Hear that, Espio? We get to hang out together. And do what? Read? Maybe we can make a tower of books or something.
Shadow is the locksmith, hanging out in the lounge. And last but not least, me, the journalist reporter. I'll be moseying around with everyone. Did you get all that?
I did, yes. I was listening in. I hope that's okay.
More than all right. You can help ensure everyone's following their roles. Oh, that reminds me.
Oh.
I have a map for each of you.
Everyone's station's marked on this map as well. How convenient. Map added to your inventory. Let's give this a little look over here. Do some study. Okay, so we have the front with Sonic and Conductor. We have the lounge, I guess, with Shadow, the locksmith. We have our business tycoon folk in the casino. Library with SPO. I forget their title, but Flower Haver. And Vector, the whatever else they are. We've got Knuckles, the sheriff, in the saloon that has a cactus, which, love it. And also, here we are in the dining car, just with me. And the back of the train. Every train needs one.
The rules of the game are as follows. There's a murderer amongst you all. The murderer can kill, quote unquote, a single participant however they choose, but you must physically be present with the victim for it to count. Everyone else must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can, find clues, and interrogate. I'll set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready?
Sounds like everyone's excited.
Everyone to your stations.
This is actually genuinely very cute. What a good idea. It's like, we'll see how the play of this actually is as we go. But honestly, this is genuinely, I feel better than most Sonic games. There's something let's ramble for a second. Like, so many Sonic games, to their credit, are really ambitious. For like the amount of budget and schedule they clearly get, Sonic games really go for it in so many different ways. And the reach of the devs so often seems like it kind of exceeds their grasp with what they're able to do with the time and budget and all that and the resources they have. It just kind of makes sense making just much smaller things like this that are much easier to, on a very low budget, make a solid, polished entry, like just a fun thing. I feel like they should do stuff like this way more often. My opinion, as a non-Sonic fan, so I guess large grain of salt, but still.
This is so exciting! A mystery's unfolding right under our very noses.
How thrilling, I have goosebumps.
Same! Oh, isn't it awesome?
Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone?
Well, actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer. So we're stuck here for an hour before going out and scoping the place. This way, there's always a neutral party.
Makes sense to me. Seems as though Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways.
What do you think everyone's doing? Oh, probably inspecting their stations and talking amongst one another. Everyone has roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters.
You know, I bet about a third of them are definitely doing that. Do you know what their character motivations are, Amy?
No, the lore cards are confidential. No one knows but the person who received them.
This is the, what is this? Oh.
My backstory is that I was best friends with a flicky that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world. My lore is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist.
Not gonna lie, this kind of sounds fun. Wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty.
The train started moving. It's so fast. Grab onto something.
What is going on?
I'm slipping. Hold on. I can't. No.
I don't think that was supposed to do that. I think we fell into the rear car.
You're both awake.
Yeah. It seems the train has slowed down considerably. Is everyone all right?
Yeah, my head's spinning a bit, but I'm okay.
Seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet.
This train can reach such incredible speeds. We're getting our money's worth with this experience, that's for sure.
Is this actually intended? It's my first day, I'm not really sure. I don't recall them warning me about this in the interview.
We should go check on the others. Dan, could you get the door?
Of course. Maybe. Seems the door's blocked and I don't think it's budging.
Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your Pico Pico hammer. Huh? Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. I'll search over there. Huh. I know Amy. She's hiding something.
Huh? I suppose she did wake up before us. Something could have happened.
Listen, I know I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives have sidekicks. I'm gonna need your help. Let's gather clues on why Amy's acting this way and interrogate her about it. Check out everything you can around this closet, then we'll show it to Amy to uncover the full situation.
Gather evidence and interrogate. Got it. I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood?
Understood.
You can count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion did.
Happy to hear it. Now let's get searching.
Let's do. See, there's lots of good cute art of all of them. Okay. Well, let's start with this. The shelf blocking our exit. It's currently not budging.
Hey Dan, look closely at this. I wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
There's nothing the shelf could have fallen into, and I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. The train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it.
Crack on the shelf is added to your inventory. We're basically just doing a Phoenix right. It's probably minus the, court scene, but whatever. It's a good idea.
Ah, the wet floor sign, keeping people alert and safe. Once I slipped on some spilled juice at the grocery store, no wet floor sign at all. Luckily, Sonic was there to catch me.
Wow, Sonic really is as fast as they say.
But he was going so fast, he also slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart.
Well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
Sadly, it's empty. But on the bright side, this is a very clean trash bin.
How do I become as optimistic as this kid? I guess the child's had decades of practice at this point. What do you think, Tails? Want me to cook any of this for you?
When we get out of here, sure. I normally never make microwave meals. I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet's gotten a lot of use lately. I can cook a mean cast iron pizza. Ha!
I've only had microwave lunches this week. You're looking very nervous and just thoroughly investigating that spoon.
What's the latest? Find any clues yet? I found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out. Dig ourselves out on a train? I'll keep looking.
Let's start by talking.
Find any clues yet?
I found a spoon. Oh, it's the same. Just good portrait art, though. Let us begin the interrogation.
I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a little more first?
Oh, well, okay. Never mind then.
There's gotta be another way out of here.
Let's see, what else is there to be highlighting and investigating? Interesting. Well, maybe if I, look more closely at things, or I guess I could examine certain things again, perchance. Is there any, looking around, or no? Okay. I think I've clicked on everything that I'm seeing highlight here. And that's the same. Yep, sorry. Never mind. Wait, oh, there's a thing. What's this, a rod?
The tip is broken. It looks to have originally been attached to something.
I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it. Stick is added to your inventory.
I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Amy and find out what really happened.
Yes, it is interrogation time, Amy.
Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us. What? You accuse me on my own birthday? How dare you?
This isn't going to be easy, is it?
I've been stuck in here just like the 2 of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding?
Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time? Could have microwaved a chili dog. I mean, you can always do that in a pinch. probably hasn't attempted to murder a suspect, given we're the only ones in here and we are both super alive. Best I can tell. I'm going to guess there was an attempt to escape.
I don't think you were sitting idly while Dan and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it.
Huh.
Show me evidence that I attempted to escape, or help me search for a way out.
Do we have evidence to prove that?
Dan, let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once that's been deduced, we must form our argument to fight back.
All right, let's do it. What proves Amy attempted to escape the dining car closet? I think it is kind of a combination of these things. This one.
I'm not quite sure this will convince Amy. Let's give it another try.
Well, okay, well, I'll try the other thing too then. Large chunk of bookcase missing.
What, some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over. Damage makes sense. You have no argument here, you're grasping.
Oof. All right, Tails, what now? Wise guy.
Well, now we follow this train of thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy?
So now I have to explain myself? Well, you see,
When I get stumped, I like to think, what would Sonic do?
What would Sonic do?
Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing badniks. He never loses.
Like an endless runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone.
Sure, whatever works. Just close your eyes and think, what would Sonic do? And find your argument.
All right, let's prove we're not grasping. Let's follow the train of thought and fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do. Tails, Sonic doesn't do the thinking in y'all's group. Sonic runs. Y'all do the thinking. You are the one who's forget it. Okay. We're going to think, everyone. This seems very cute. I'm ready, I think. Just got us a little platforming. All right. Let's gather rings and not run into spikes. Doing great. Success! Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for the shelf to fall into. You're telling me on a train this well kept, the damage was here before we arrived?
Well, I believe someone's responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then?
It was hit with a thing, whatever this thing was.
What is that, a stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage?
I'm trying. Just so distracted with this video game. You guys should try this. Yay! Successful thought. You're right, a stick can't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own.
But if it's attached to something, it could, like, let's say, a hammer. Ack! This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico Pico hammer.
You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed.
The handle to your hammer snapped right off.
I think we did it.
It's as you both said. I tried to get us all out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me.
She does look genuinely sorry about the situation.
I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. It was one of my backups. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I needed it. Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective, and I dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. Just tighten things here, a little elbow grease there, and fixed. Tails, thank you. According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick. All right, stand back.
The shelf completely shattered. Incredible.
We did it! We're free! Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here.
Good detectiving, Tails. Gracious.
Wait, is that? It can't be.
Well, here we are. We all knew it had to happen someday. But I don't think any of us expected it to happen like this.
Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic!
She's so happy.
Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Amy, wait. I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me.
What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic?
Body numb. Can't move.
Oh, wait, what are you saying? I don't understand.
I just need to rest.
Sonic? Sonic? Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic? Sonic? Oh no, I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Dan. What do I do? I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of, understood? These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. So I leave their care to you, Dan, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down on this last ride. Oh boy. I need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if this is part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, conductor. You'll see. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. It has begun. Welcome to the saloon car. Whoa, look at this place. Amy? Amy, are you in here?
I've looked around. I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. It seems she's really excited. Did you need something from me?
Yeah, just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt?
Ha!
He's laughing.
Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're all just really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine.
He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said. Is this really part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. What a busy first day. Hey, can I tag along with you? If you don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you?
Oh, of course, sure. Now, if I ever need a snack, you've got me.
Huh, fair.
As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, oh, where's my lore card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman.
Not a proper detective without baggage.
This is true.
You varmints. What are you all doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character.
Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic.
I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Okay, enough of that. I wonder how long he kept up that voice for Amy.
We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and...
Nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us?
I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Dan, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate.
Right, let's do it. You just act casual.
Clearly won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try.
Bummer. Do we think it broke when when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches? Who could have done that? Yeah. What are you two looking at me for? Smashed Arcade is added to your inventory. Did someone have a frustrating time with Super Monkey Ball? It is quite challenging, Knuckles. It's okay. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out.
Poor Omo Chao. Hate to see them like this.
What do they do?
Medical malpractice.
Interesting. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed.
It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Ha! I think Tails is ignoring me. And fair. Breathtaking views.
This train passes by some incredible sights.
I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters.
I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding the carts.
What? I'm never going to understand this friend group.
Dan, this is interesting.
Oh, what is? It's just a few used cups.
Sure, but why are there 3?
Knuckles was really thirsty?
Dan, this one has lipstick on the rim.
That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must have been there.
We should log this.
Used cups added to the inventory.
I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened.
I'm still looking around, Tails. Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts, the classic saloon snack. Crunch, 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 crunch.
Kinda bland.
Huh, seems like someone's licked all the salt off of them.
What? Blood.
Or maybe they're just unsalted.
The robotic arms here are really helpful.
And talkative. Ooh, what's the arm doing to my hair?
He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible.
What interesting tech. Uh-oh, should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? That is a concern, but maybe a concern for a different time.
Huh, that's funny. The door's locked tight. We can't go any further.
It's saloon doors, Tails. We can very easily get around this locked door. I wonder how Amy was able to leave then.
Good point. When were these doors locked and how long were they locked for? We'll have to keep this in mind.
Indeed. Oh, howdy, partners. Spittoon-free establishment. Visit Coliseum Highway Zone. Maybe I will. Anyway, Knuckles. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat.
Knuckles, are you blushing?
I said leave me alone. It does not look like he is used to being complimented.
Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better?
I said leave. Can I take your order? Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, just let me know, won't you? Sure. Like a butler of sorts, right? Come on, Dan, you're not a butler. Tell him that. Yeah, like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Dang it. All right, I'm here to interrogate you now.
Knuckles, Dan and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place.
I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me.
Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious.
It is?
We have evidence, too.
We do?
Dan, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered?
I'm guessing Super Monkey Ball is to blame. The arcade machine? Ha! What makes you think I touched it? I mean, I have reason to believe, Knuckles, that you might have laid a hand on the machine. At one point. or other. It bears your fingerprints, shall we say. Sort of your calling card. Which is to say, punch damage. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because Super Monkey Ball's your favorite game, obviously. The arcade cabinet's covered in punches, buddy. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for?
Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine. But why?
I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh?
I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer.
How will you?
I'm on it. Dan, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball.
Bring it on. I'll try to distract you, but I suspect the best way to do that is to volunteer as punching bag, which I do not. I don't know if my employer is insured for that kind of damage. Ow. Oops. I fell. Ah! Ha! Now, Tails, get away from that arcade cabinet.
Dan, try again. I have to get Super Monkey Ball fixed.
All right, I'll try again. These are getting a little harder, though. Boing. Okay, just need to have enough rings by the end. This we can do. And yeah, there we go.
The arcade machine is fixed.
No, don't look at the scores. Quick, look at the scores.
I'm pulling it up now.
Okay, what does this tell us? Well, Vector beat Knuckles by 1. After that is Toast, Apple, Bread, Ultim, Bagel, and Candy. You were close, buddy. You almost got it. Nothing, obviously.
It tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car.
Ugh.
The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score, and Vector beat you.
And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. Gah. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. What's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here. Now. Well, there are extra cups. Although that lipstick is also not Vector's color, I don't think. Maybe that one was Amy. Or Rouge was hanging out in here. Trying to steal something. As Rouges do. Uh-oh. Not enough rings. You have nothing. Zilch, nada. Now leave, you two.
Quick, Dan, let's try this again.
I'll try thinking again, but it didn't go so well for me last time. Ow. That's setting me back a little bit. It's okay. We'll make it work. Get all these. We need so many. Whoops. Aha! There, okay. We're good. We're good.
Now, Dan, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles?
I say this, kind of. Sort of. No.
I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade.
It's not like... It's not... I wasn't... Don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say. Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in, honest. I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. What about the cup with the lipstick mark? Rouge was in here too. That tracks. It's inconsequential. Not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game, and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offered her a drink, apparently? Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our
Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles?
Huh?
I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list doesn't make sense. Dan, can you take a look one more time?
An odd name on the high score list. What is Tails talking about? I guess there is one of these that's not food. Boop. Oh, it's Ultimate Life Form, of course. Why is Shadow in here? And why does he suck at Super Monkey Ball? These are questions we need answers to. All the other names have a food theme, but this one. Who here goes by Ultim?
You may not know, Dan, but there is someone here who goes here that goes by the title, the Ultimate Life Form.
That's him. Old Skates McGee. There really is someone here that goes by that? Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow was here too. He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying.
You all immediately had to compete, huh?
He gave me this before he left. Ooh. Shadow told me to lock the door and not open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key.
Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for?
I don't know, they didn't tell me. Even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask yourselves. Well, maybe we will. More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on.
As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector.
Fair enough. The library's in the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us.
Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Dan, let's head to the library.
On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. That's true. I am still a little curious about how we are locking and unlocking saloon doors, but I can ask the conductor about that after this.
Dan!
I'm coming, yes. You know, maybe we'll come back to this, I don't know. This is The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, and I hope you've enjoyed. Again, it's on Steam and it's free if you want to go play it yourself, because this is actually, like, genuinely very cute. They've done a good job with this. And if y'all are enjoying this and you want us to continue, because I don't think it's very long, just let me know. Either way, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for something else. Goodbye!